and your mind is just a whirl. You don't know what it is, but it's obviously serious. Okay, I'm Wendy Briner. I'm Jess's aunt. I like to say I'm her favorite aunt, but I guess you'll have to ask her about that. But I am the mother of 3 beautiful daughters. I'm married into the Briner family, so I've known Jess since she was about 2 years old, and she is one of my favorite people, just so you know, so you should watch this more often. But she asked me to share my story. My story, the part that she asked me to share about my story happened almost 5 years ago. 5 years ago this summer, we were on a family vacation, and it was a Briner family reunion, and we were in the middle of the country. Towards the end of the vacation, we went to St. Louis, and I had a rash on my legs, and it was very itchy, so I went to the doctor, gave me some cream, didn't help. Went home, went to my family care doctor. They sent me to a dermatologist. The dermatologist said, looks like you're allergic to something, go to an allergist. So at doctor number 4, but it's taken me probably 2 more weeks to get through all this. Doctor number 4 sent me for a blood test, and went and got the blood test done. We were trying to figure out what I was allergic to. Later that day, I was in Walmart. I remember exactly where I was. I was in Walmart, and my phone rang, and it was the doctor, and he wanted to talk to me. And he said that your blood work came back abnormal. We want you to see a specialist. And I said, when? And he said, tomorrow. And I said, I'm sorry, I'm too busy. Remember, I'm the mother of 3 daughters, and we had plans to go from where we lived in Ogden, Utah to Provo, Utah. I had a niece there, and my daughter were in a camp, and I was taking my other daughter and her friend, and we were going to go to the water park, and I just had stuff to do. And I said, is Monday okay? And they said, sure. So I said, great, we'll do it on Monday. So I just went about my business. The next morning I woke up and felt like I had a blood clot in my leg, and I had had a blood clot previously from some surgery, and so I knew what it felt like. But I thought, oh, maybe not. I'll just keep going around my business. And so I got everybody together. We went down to Provo. It's about an hour and a half from where we lived. As the day went on, the pain got worse and worse, and I finally called my husband and said, I think I need to get it checked out. He said, well, drop the kids at the water park and just run into Instacare. Instacare doesn't do blood clots. So had to go to the ER. At this point I called him. He came down, went to the ER with me. They did some more blood work. He went and picked up the kids from the water park, dropped them off at Grandma and Grandpa's house, and the nurse came in and she said that we're calling in a specialist to look at your blood work. We can't leave yet. You might have to stay overnight because there's something odd in your blood work. Well, this is the second time in 2 days I've been told that, which is not good. Eventually they came back and said, you can leave. And so we did. We went home. The next day was Saturday. It was Saturday morning. It was about 10 o'clock in the morning. It was my 45th birthday. And the phone rang, and on the caller ID it said LDS Hospital. And the thought that went through my mind was, that's not good. The hospital's calling you at 10 in the morning. So I answered the call, and it was Dr. Finn Peterson, and he identified himself and that he was part of the bone marrow and blood cancer unit at LDS Hospital, and told me that he had my test results and I needed to come down and be admitted to the hospital immediately. And I said, okay, how long should I plan on staying? And he said, anywhere from 3 days to 6 weeks. How do you pack for that? How do you pack? 3 days or 6 weeks? I didn't know what to do. Other than the way I called my husband. He was off getting my stereo installed in my car for my birthday. Remember, it's my birthday. He came running home. We called all the family together, and your mind is just a whirl. You don't know what it is, but it's obviously serious. Threw some stuff in a bag, gathered our family, had prayer together, and headed out. Got to the hospital, and we're both a nervous wreck. The doctor meets us, shows us into a room, sits us down, and says, we are 95% sure that you have acute myeloid leukemia. We need to do a bone marrow biopsy to see. And that's why you're here. At that moment, your mind kind of goes blank. because you don't know what to say. You don't know what to do. You don't know what to think. And I immediately go into fix-it mode because I'm a mom. I said, great, let's fix it. Let's do the bone marrow biopsy. Let's get this moving. So they're like, okay. So if you've ever had a bone marrow biopsy, they dig a chunk of bone out of your hip. It's not pleasant, to say the least. But that bone and the marrow in it shows if you have cancer cells. Later that night, another doctor came in and she said, it's been confirmed. You have acute myeloid leukemia. We are going to start chemo on Monday. Tomorrow you're going to have a central line put in and we're going to start chemo. You will probably be here for 6 weeks. It's my birthday. 5 days later, my oldest daughter turned 16. It's her birthday too, and now I know I'm not going to be there for that. So, my family that's around brings donuts to the hospital for my birthday because I still could choose to celebrate that moment. And they chose to celebrate that moment in the midst of this. So that's what we did.